What's going on, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way in. Hit the like button on your way in and join the chat. You already know the deal, man. Listen, I am Kenyatta Black, the man who brought you the Yams Appreciation Series and Yams Appreciation Day. I am the man who brought you the Hit 'em Up series. I am the man who brought you the Live with Martin Swartz series, and I am the man who brought you the Big Back Energy series. And as a matter of fact, if you're not following me on Instagram or YouTube, or excuse me, Instagram or Facebook, you better follow me on Instagram and Facebook so you can keep up with those series. Those series are not YouTube friendly. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in those series. So if you're missing out, you're missing out. And that's a you problem. All right, so you better come on over to Instagram and come on over to Facebook and follow me there so you can have access to those hilarious series. But anyway, I am Kenyatta Black. Shout out to the Black Squad. Let the show begin. Black Squad, what's going on, man? Y'all all right? As you can see, my brother's at work. Only got 3 fridges and a pickup to do, and I will be done for the day. But yo, man. Oh, look at that. That must have fell off my magnet. But look. Hold on. This is a real impromptu. A real impromptu video. And I'm going to keep it quick, because I'm obviously in the middle of my day. But man, you won't believe what I just witnessed. You won't believe what I just witnessed with my own 2 eyes and my own 2 ears. Lord have mercy. So, delivering a stove to a customer, right? An electric stove. Just so happened that the stove was hardwired. The old stove was hardwired, so the man of the house, and you'll understand why I'm saying it that way in a second, he has to go to the breaker box and cut the power to the stove. And you know, often breaker boxes aren't properly marked, so he had to flip a few switches. He ended up flipping a switch that turned off the power in his son's room, right? His son's room, who obviously he pays for. Obviously, he's the one who pays the mortgage. And this is a very nice house, I might add. It's probably about that house is probably somewhere between $150,000 to $300,000 house, right? Very nice house. So he ends up flipping one of the switches that turns off the power to his son's room. I'm in the middle of, hooking up the hardwire to the new stove. The son opens up his door and he's screaming downstairs saying, how long is it gonna take? You turned off the power in my room. I was in the middle of something. How long is it gonna take? And I forget what the father said. He said something about, can you wait a minute or whatever. But the son was very adamant in a disrespectful fucking way about getting a specific time frame. Now I'm waiting for the man of the house to say something along the lines of, motherfucker, they'll be done when they done. Take your punk ass back in your room that I pay for, sit your goofy ass down. He never said anything like that. And so, you know how that goes. When bad behavior is not punished, it only gets worse, right? Now, as I'm taking the old stove out of the house, the son, this is a teenager now, looked like he's either in his late teens, possibly very early 20s, right? So in other words, he's definitely old enough to get punched in his fucking chest. Definitely old enough to get punched dead in the center of his chest, right? He says to his father, "You're lucky I had just saved my work, because I would have lost like 2 hours of work. I would have been irate." I looked at him, and then I looked at the dad, and the crazy thing, when I looked at the dad, he seen how I looked at the kid and then looked at him. He seen, I didn't know he was looking at me, right? I looked at the kid like I wanted to say something, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even my fucking house. I wanted to say something to this little ungrateful so-and-so, right? Bruh, if I would have ever, and I mean ever, talked to my father like that, my father would have fucked me up. Literally. Because I don't know, maybe I'll tell you the story one day. I witnessed my father whip my brother's ass. Like, I ain't talking about a switch, I ain't talking about a belt, I'm not talking about an extension cord, I'm talking about my pops used to box in the military. You know what I'm saying? So if a certain line gets crossed, child or no child, my father will whip your ass, right? If I ever spoke to my father like that, he would have whooped my ass. That is insane. When did kids start talking to their fucking parents like this? When did this happen? When did this happen? Like, are these kids watching too much fucking TV? Because if you notice these days, in damn near every television show, the kids are talking to their fucking parents crazy. But, that's supposed to just be TV. That's supposed to just be entertainment. But is it possible that the TV and entertainment that today's youth are absorbing, is it possibly programming and conditioning them to speak to their parents and interact with their parents the same way they see these little disrespectful bastards on TV interacting and disrespecting their fucking parents? Because I would have never dreamed of talking to my father like that. Never. And I've liked to fight since I was a fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? I like to fight. Not everybody likes to fight. I like to fight. You know what I'm saying? There's even some people, I might even say most people who actually can fight don't like to fight. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody can fight don't mean they like to fight. I like to fight. Since I was a fucking kid, I like to fight. Never did the thought ever cross my mind to disrespect my father in that manner, because I knew damn well what would happen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not when I was a kid, but by the time I was, I'll say 14, 15. Yeah, by the time I hit 14, 15, if I had spoke to my pops like that. Now, at 14, 15, he might not have straight whipped my ass, but he definitely would have hit me one good time. Where? Hopefully not the face, probably not the face. He probably would have punched me dead in my fucking chest. You know how that goes. That old school shit. That old school shit when, you know, a young man gets out of line with a grown man, and the grown man just hits him one good time dead in the center of his chest. And you can hear the air leaving him. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not the only one who's seen it. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I have seen it with my own two eyes. A young man get out of line with a grown man, get punched dead in the center of his fucking chest. That's that old school shit. That's that old school shit, you know, because men are benevolent. We're benevolent, you know. We're benevolent with women and children, and often we are benevolent with young men, right? So, you know, we you know, us grown men, we've seen it. Us grown men who grew up in the 80s and 90s, we've all seen it. We've all seen that young man get punched dead in the center of his chest. A grown man just laid into him just that one good time, just to show him, look, bro, let me show you the difference between a young man and a grown man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just that one good time, dead in the center of his chest, that, you know, you hear the air leave. He's just, that's what this kid needs. That's what this kid needs. Good God, never in a million years would I dream of disrespecting my father like, even today. And now, today at my father's age, he couldn't do nothing with me, right? Even today, it's my father, man. You know what I'm saying? That is the person who gave me life. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm a patriarchal-minded man. You know, they don't make too many of us anymore these days, especially not black patriarchal-minded men. You know, I understand that it's my father who gave me life, because I understand it is the man who carries the seed. And until a man plants his seed in a woman's womb, there is no life in her womb. That's why she bleeds every 28 days. Right? Now, obviously, not to discredit the woman obviously plays a very significant role. She brings forth that life that the man gives her. Right? So, but I understand it is my father who gave me life. I would never disrespect the man who gave me life. Even today. And I know I could whip his old ass. You know what I'm saying? But that is crazy, man. But look, man, I'm going to get up out of here and get back to my route, man. I just wanted to throw that out there real quick, because that's just crazy to me, man. That is just crazy to me. How a young man could disrespect his father like that in his father's home. Under his father's, ridiculous. But listen, man, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to get all notifications. And, you know, for those of you who actually do love and respect your fathers, if you're watching this video, man, just give your father a call, or at least a text message. Tell your father how much you love and respect him, okay? And if you send him a text message, put respect in capital letters. Because, you know, we as men, we appreciate respect more than we appreciate love. Don't we? I believe we do. Most of us, I believe. Because, you know, love is a fleeting thing. Love can be a fleeting thing. Somebody can love you today and hate you tomorrow, right? But respect, that's something that is more lasting and a little harder to come by than love, right? Fucking dog can love you. Steve, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let me get back to this route. I will holler at y'all later. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and yeah, I will check y'all out later, man. Deuces.